All right, here goes. I didn't talk because there were 0 people watching it being the very beginning, but I realized this is going to be a video, so I should talk. I had some surprise free time tonight, so I decided it would be fun to do a surprise stream. And I thought, what better to work on than Survival Plus mode in 21, our next big challenge in Resident Evil 7. So that is what we're going to be playing today. As you might have seen, the big deal with Survival Plus, unlike, or much like Survival, except harder, is to defeat 10 opponents without dying. And we get to do, unlike Survival, we've got 10 lives, so to speak, instead of 5. But we have to get through 10 whole opponents, each of whom has 10 lives. So it's going to be pretty difficult, but I thought that, if we can get some viewers going on, it'd be nice to get a little interactivity. I can let the chat vote on what trump cards to use, whether to hit or stay, that kind of stuff. And, of course, I thought because this is not like Ethan Must Die, it doesn't require high-level reflexes and twitch skills or anything like that, I'd pop a bottle of bubbly to go along with it. So, welcome. Let's get started. We're getting dealt our trump cards, so we've got a 2-up. Draw 1 trump card. Also, your opponent's bet increases by 2 while this card is on the table. Go for 27. The closest to 27 wins while this card is on the table. Replaces other go for cards that are already on the table. Exchange. Swap the last cards drawn by you and your opponent. Face down cards cannot be swapped. Go for 24. The closest to 24 wins while this card is on the table. Replaces other go for cards that are already on the table. And now he's going to get his 4. Hey Nyron, how's it going? Nice to see you. It's my turn. We've got a 7. I think the easy thing to do is hit here, so that's what I'm going to do.
Hit me.
11 out of 21.
Give me another.
Alright. I'm going to hit. There's only one card out there that could put me over. It's the, if I draw the 11, I'm screwed, but anything other than that is good. I like those odds. I'm going to hit.
Hit me.
2 up. 16.
I'll stay.
Now, in order to get through 10 opponents, it's imperative that we hold on to all of our trump cards as long as we possibly can. Now, what can I draw here that will help me? I'm 5 off of 21, but I already have the 5, so I can't hit 21. It pays to assume the worst for him. He doesn't have 21 either, because he's showing the 9, which means it's not his face-down card. So the best he could currently have is 20. It's generally a good idea to assume he, in fact, has that. There's nothing I can draw that'll get me to 20 without busting. So, because you see the 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all showing. So I could draw the 2, which would only put me at 18. Or the next thing I could draw is the 7, which would bust me. So, let me look at what I've got. I could swap my 5 for his 9, which would put me at 20. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to stay.
I'm going to stay. Give me another.
I know he doesn't have 21, so I'm happy staying.
I'll stay.
Return! Return the last face-up card you drew to the deck.
I'll stay.
Alright, now it's his turn first. He stayed. Well, I'm gonna have to assume he has 21, but he's showing the 11. That wouldn't bust me anyway, so it's safe to draw.
Hit me. I'll stay.
This mode reminds me of that movie Casino, except without the finger removal and stuff. Well, I haven't seen Casino in Iron. Tell me about it. Let's hit.
Hit me. I'll stay.
I'm gonna have to assume that he's got 21. So let me hit again. I could get the 4. No such luck.
I'll stay.
Let's go for 27.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Heal dance 16. 4. I'll hit.
Give me another.
I've got the 11, so the best he could have is 19.
Hit me. I'll stay.
I too will stay. Well, hold on. Maybe I should speed this up. Yeah, I can't believe I haven't been doing this. This is stupid of me. Your bet cards are fine to use because you get to draw another trump card immediately. So, yeah, let's speed this up and start taking this guy down. Ah, good. I got back my go for 27 too. Let's stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Shield, your bet is reduced by 1 while this card's on the table.
I'll stay. I'm
gonna stay too. Alright, we got another 2 up. Two up. Give it here.
I'll stay.
He's throwing out his bet cards. Well, are the mafia in this Casino movie anywhere near as sadistic as Lucas Baker is? All right, I'm at 8. The best he could have is 19, and that's if he's holding the 11.
Hit me.
I'm gonna draw.
I'll stay.
And draw again.
Hit me.
Boom!
I'll stay.
Well, I know he ain't. I know he's not beating me, so I'm gonna throw out my 2 up again. And I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I got a shield, so... Oh, no, he played a shield, my bad. Alright, let's stay. Perfect draw plus. Draw the best possible card from the deck. Also, your opponent's bet increases by 5 while this card is on the table. That's one of the ones that we need to save, obviously. 16. The best he could have is 19. I can draw the 7, which won't help me. I'm not about to win perfect draw plus. Oh. I've got a return if I go over. I mean, I have to assume he's got 19, so I'm going to hit. Oh, damn.
Give me another.
Alright. He could have 21 if he's sitting on the 10. So... Let's do this. And stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Ah, damn. Rough.
Give me another.
Hit me.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
You could not have possibly screwed me more than
Hit
you
me.
did with that draw. Ah!
I'll stay.
Well, this time the exchange is going to put me at 21. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to raise his bet. I think we're good for
I'm
now.
gonna stay.
A hi, hentai hero. He says, give me the prod. I prefer a silent takedown. Nice Deus Ex reference, bro. Shield Assault. Remove 3 shield type cards from your side of the table. Your opponent's bet is raised by 3 while this card is on the table.
I'll stay.
I'm cool with that. I got 21.
I'm gonna stay.
Alright, number 1 down. We got 9 more opponents, boys. This takes a while. I'm gonna rename the stream too, because I'm basically one attempt at Survival Plus takes an entire hour or two, and there are absolutely no guarantees we're gonna win. So I renamed the stream Survival Plus First Attempt. All right, 2 card. Hooray, I guess. All right. Drawing, there's only one card that'll screw me. It's the 9, because the 11 and 10 are showing, and the 8 would be perfect. So I'm gonna hit.
Hit me.
Two card plus. Also draw 1 trump card.
Give me another.
I know he doesn't have 21. He might have 20, which would make this a waste, but it doesn't really matter because I'll get to draw another anyway. Trump switch. Discard 2 of your trump cards at random, then draw 3 more trump cards. Do I want to do that? Definitely not. I might lose my perfect draw plus. So I'm just going to stay, because right now the best he can have is 20. So
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
destroy. Remove the last trump card your opponent placed on the table. Nyron, are you talking about the Gep gun? I mean, it's not just screaming. There's also the explosion, the flying body parts, and shards of shrapnel and metal and everything else that blows up.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Let's see. He could have 21. The 8's in there. 7 will put me over. 2 won't do me any good. I'm gonna hit and hope I get lucky.
I'll stay.
We didn't get lucky, did we? I I've got 2 go for 24s. I'm gonna draw all the... Oh, why the fuck did I do that? I got 2 trigger happy and forgot to notice that he had the 2 sitting in front of him.
I'm gonna stay.
That was dumb.
Give me another.
I know he's not at 23. Because I have the 1. I know he's not at 24 because he's showing the 2. Anything else? So, he's busted right now. Too bad I can't raise his bet.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Deus Ex has the best enemy death scream. Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. Ah! I can't even reenact it, but it's really high quality.
Hit me.
Let's draw a card.
I'll stay.
Hit me.
Bam! So I'm talking about biatch. Now I know I'm gonna beat him. He's either busted or under 21, so let's raise his fucking bet.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Sorry, not sorry, Hoffman number 2. $18.
Give me another.
Well, I mean, Nyron, you can kill a child. You can also kill yourself if you chain smoke enough cigarettes in that game. They do subtract your health after all. Now see, our lives are the most precious thing in this game. Unfortunately, in this game mode. Unfortunately, we don't have any shield cards. I'm not really confident I'm going to win. I mean, he might have the 9, which would put him at 20. And it's way too risky for me to hit at 18. But I really can't afford to take 3 damage. That's like a death sentence to crank it up to 4 this early on opponent number 2. So I mean, the best I can do is destroy one of those. Even 2 damage is too much, but I don't really have a choice.
I'm gonna stay.
Fuck off.
I'll stay.
Ah, Jesus. Well, it's not worth using that. Those are both too much. I can't risk that. Alright, let's do this.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
And let's go for 24. While we're at it, let's raise his bet. I'm gonna hold on to that shield for now, because I'm certain I'm ahead of him at the moment.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
Alright, I know he doesn't have 24 because I've got the 10, so I should be good.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
How boring. A shame about the System Shock remake being postponed. You're telling me, dude. That's why I say never, ever, ever back anything on Kickstarter. I smell shenanigans with that, because they raised a fuck ton of money. They should have been more than able to get everything done in a timely fashion. Yeah, Nyron, exactly right. That is Kickstarters. Never, ever, ever back anything. I don't care what a great idea you think it is. There's literally nothing stopping those people from just taking all the money and running. $14. Well, I've got this one, so I might as well use it. I don't have anything to raise his bet, so we'll just stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Where's my bet all you want, bro?
I'm gonna
I don't
stay.
care. Clancy! I love Lucas's voice actor. I think he just did a fantastic job being totally bonkers. Good God, man.
I'll stay.
I mean, I'm gonna hit.
Hit
Oh, I got another perfect draw plus.
I'll stay.
Well, a 5 would put me at 21. The 4 and the 3 are already showing. So I have to think through everything that might be out there. 7, the 8, the 10, or the 11 would bust me. That's 4. The 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are already showing. So the only thing that would help me is the 1. And that really wouldn't help me much. Let me see what I can do. The 3 and the 6 are already showing, so those are useless. I could use a shield, but I'd still be exposed to 2 damage. I think we might have to burn our gopher. I don't want to use a perfect draw plus because I can't hit 21, because the 5 is already in play. Let me do this. I also don't want to use a perfect draw plus because he's already at 8. It raises his bet by 5. So now that it's safe again, let me just hit. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I'll stay.
Oh, God. Gosh, I'm not really sure what to do here. Well, I mean, I kind of am. I'm going to go for 27. We're going to perfect draw plus, which will get us the 5. And of course, we're going to stay.
I'll stay.
Alright, 2 down, 8 to go. Let me see. I gotta catch up on chat before we go after lucky number 3. We got another destroy, that's not bad. Alright, they started changing everything around that you cannot even recognize what the concept art even is supposed to be. And from what I saw, they were going to try preserve most of the old feel of the game. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really care how good the graphics looked. I was just excited that, you know, to quote Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation, I was excited for a version of System Shock that didn't play like you were trying to fly a helicopter with your head stuffed inside a Commodore 64. But, alas, it seems that we're not going to get that. Because, you know, once they scuttle the Kickstarter, let's be real, it's not delayed, it's over, it's not going to fucking happen. And, you know, if it does, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Through 32 years of life, I've learned to be cynical. But, yeah, I mean, instead, I'm choosing to put all my hype in System Shock 3, because it's, you know, being developed from the ground up, not kickstarted. They got a publisher. They've got, like, Warren Spector heading the project. He brought on Sheldon Picotti, who wrote the original Deus Ex. Like, I am really, 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 really excited for System Shock 3. It's like he brought back together a whole bunch of the Looking Glass diaspora to make a sequel to the game, and I'm really excited about it. Sad about the remake disappearing. I think it's disappeared. I don't think it's happening. What is your opinion on Deus Ex Mankind Divided? Should it have been made, or do you think the series should have ended at Human Revolution? You know, I wish that they'd had a different publisher for Mankind Divided, because I think I mentioned this in a prior video. There's a really fantastic game inside Mankind Divided, and it's just being choked by all of the gadgets and gadgets and social media integration and microtransactions that Square Enix made them add. And that's literally what happened. The game was ready to go, basically, from Eidos Montreal's perspective, and Square Enix made them go back and put in the social media stuff and the microtransactions. So they had to retool the game just to cram all that stuff into it. Not only that, but they had an ending in mind that is not what we got. Another Square Enix decision, from what I heard, was to split the story they had written in two, because Mankind Divided was supposed to conclude with the introduction of the Dentons and the formation of UNATCO, and because Square Enix got greedy, they shelved the second half to make a future third game. But by eviscerating the second game, they undercut sales so much that it's now unclear whether or not the third game is even going to happen, which is a damn shame, because I adored Human Revolution. I thought it was fantastic, and like I said, there was a good game inside Mankind Divided, and if Squeenix hadn't come around and fucked it up with all of their bullshittery and just let Eidos Montreal make the game they wanted to make, I think it would have been amazing, and the series would still be very much alive and healthy instead of in the limbo it is now. Anyway, I've kind of been rambling. Let's focus up for a second. I'm at 18. He's showing the 11. So I've got the 10, so he at least doesn't have 21, but he might have 20. Let me see what I've got. Let's go for the 3. Why not? I feel safe using those because they only have very limited utility. I don't feel the need to hold on to them.
I'm gonna stay.
Happiness. Both players draw 1 trump card. Well, that is happy. Thanks, buddy. Desire. Your opponent's bet is raised by half the number of trump cards they're holding while this card is on the table.
I'll stay.
Raise my bet as much as you want, bro. I've got 21. In fact, let's toss you a 2-up.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy!
Give me another.
Well, I believe I just got the draw 4, so let's try that, shall we? BAM! Too bad I can't raise his bet. Oh well.
I'm gonna stay.
Hentai Hero? I haven't heard of Routine. Tell me what that is. Nyron says, Square does not really care much for the western side of their published games from what I gather. Well, I mean, that's certainly seems to be the case from all the fuckery they engage in as a publisher. I mean, I haven't really considered the Final Fantasy series relevant since, gosh, the last one I actually played was 10, so it's been a while. But I mean, you know, I didn't play 11 because I'm just not into MMOs like at all. And then 12 came and went, and by then I had kind of detached. And then I heard 13 was just... I heard 13, like, you didn't even control the characters in battle or something like that. Then 14 was another MMO, and then I had missed 4 games, and I actually, and by then I had just soured on Squeenix so much I didn't even pay much attention to 15. So I'm very detached from the Final Fantasy series right now, which, to my knowledge, is all that Square Enix is really still developing internally. Now I know that they bought up IDOS, and so I will say that since they're publishing the new Tomb Raiders, and the new Tomb Raiders are very good. They're very good. So at least they're not fucking that up yet. But since the Hitman franchise got screwed over by them with that episodic content stupidity. You know, as much as I love stealth games, I've actually never played any of the Hitman games. Not one. And I hear that's a major oversight on my part. I hear that many of them are quite good. So, I should play Hitman sometime. Maybe I'll do it for the channel. Do I have the means to raise his bet? No. So we'll just stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Like I keep saying, raise my bet as much as you want, Holmes. Clancy! Lo-fi setting with a dude investigating a moon base with permadeath. It was supposed to be released a year ago and zero info from the devs, so it's probably dead. Yeah, I'd say it's probably dead. That's unfortunate. That does sound pretty interesting. Final Fantasy kind of gives me a bad taste in my mouth from my experience with their fans. Well, yeah, dude, I don't know how you can stick with a franchise through all the bullshit they went through. Like, I read enough gaming publications that I'm aware of the saga that was Final Fantasy XIV, even though I don't play MMOs, but just seeing the way Square Enix totally fucked over one of my absolute, two of my absolute dear to my heart favorite franchises. I mean, they destroyed Thief, and they nuked Deus Ex from orbit, and that's completely unforgivable to me. So, but System Shock is still kicking, and System Shock 3 is not under the IDOS umbrella, so it's not owned by Square Enix. They're not going to be able to fuck it up, and I couldn't be more excited. There are enough good possibilities that I'm going to hit. The only things that would put me over are the 9 and the 10. Those are low. I like those odds enough to hit. Well, I didn't want the fucking 1. Alright, now 3 out of 5 possibilities are good. 60%. Hold on, let me see. 6 would put me at 20. And I know he doesn't have the 11, so the best he can be doing is 20. That works. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I've got another perfect draw plus, so I still can't risk using a trump switch. So I'll stay.
I'm going to stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy!
Give me another.
Nyron says, I also learned that Dead Space was originally going to be System Shock 3, which, seeing what Dead Space 1 became, I can see that being true. That is true, actually. I don't know, I'm a lawyer, I would understand them if I had access to them, but I don't know the exact details, but I know that after Looking Glass dissolved, the rights to the System Shock franchise somehow became split, and for a really long time people thought it was like irrevocable. Like, there was the actual System Shock trademark, which is what I believe went to the Starwood Insurance Company in Massachusetts, and then there were the rights to develop a new game, which were somehow separated out, kind of like that whole mess with Marvel and Spider-Man. I don't know the exact details, but it's something akin to that. And then and that ultimately wound up in EA's hands. So at the time Dead Space 1 came out, EA had like the development rights to a new System Shock game, but they didn't have the trademark. It was still owned by an insurance company in Massachusetts. And so the game that they developed off of their System Shock 3 concept became Dead Space 1, which, incidentally, I thought was a fantastic game. I loved the original Dead Space. It is the only Dead Space I loved. 2 was okay, and I didn't even bother with 3. But I really loved the first Dead Space. Like, you know, it was... brace yourselves, you ready to feel old? Dead Space 1 came out a decade ago. Yeah, 2008, bros. But 2008 for the PS3. But it was yeah, I thought it was great. It scared the shit out of me. But then Dead Space 2 not so much, and I don't understand like that whole trend games went through. Like Resident Evil did it too in 5 and 6. Like, a game cannot be scary if it's co-op. Like, the isolation is critical to the fear. I still enjoyed Resident Evil 5, at least. It was a fun action game, even though it wasn't scary. But then they just took it over the top with Resident Evil 6, which was a total piece of shit. So I'm really happy that this game turned out so good. Well, let's hit.
Hit me.
That one again.
Tough day.
I'm kind of sketched out now. He could be holding the 10. He could be at 21. So I'm going to use my destroy. I'm going to use one of my shields so that my bet is 0, and I'm going to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Mind Shift. Your opponent loses half of their trump cards at the end of the round. This card is removed if they use 2 trump cards in one turn.
Give me another.
Fuck me. Well, I really can't afford to lose half of my trump cards. Perfect Draw Plus doesn't make any sense right now because the 5 is on the table. I don't have another Destroy. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to return my 5, and I'm going to use my Perfect Draw Plus. And now we're going to stay. Fuck you, clown.
I'm gonna stay.
Oh.
Give me another.
Yeah, we're going to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
Yeah, I'm going to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Fucking right! Alright, 7 opponents left. Excuse me a moment. Sorry about that, everybody. You know, half a bottle of champagne, nature's call. Shit happens. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Oh, we got a perfect draw. We're on opponent number 4. We've been using too many trump cards. Well, he kind of forced us. He kind of forced us to with that mind shift, so I don't feel too bad about it, but we're probably not going to be able to win this attempt, just so you know. Now let me catch up on the chat. You ever seen Mandalore Gaming? His content is usually where I learn more about some games. No, I haven't. I've never heard of that channel. Buy a game which is Fear 1, and I goddamn love Fear 1. You know what? That's because Fear 1 is a great game. I mean, I didn't find it particularly scary. I mean, but even by then, the freaky little girl trope was kind of played out. But the, ironically, the reason I loved Fear so much is not because of the horror elements. I just thought that there were two things I really loved about it. I thought that the gunplay was terrific, especially with like the reflexes system and, you know, the point man's powers, and I did like the storyline, but the other thing I loved about it was the way the difficulty settings worked. To this day, it's one of the only games I've ever played where you crank the difficulty up to hard, and instead of just turning the enemies into bullet sponges, it made them smarter. Like, when you cranked up the difficulty, the enemy AI became more sophisticated, and that is how the game got harder. That was amazing to me. It blew my mind back then. It's still, to this day, like, one of the only games I've seen, or one of the only games I've played that's done that really well. Now, granted, Fear is old enough that I could still actually play Twitch shooters. My reflexes, for those of you who don't know, I'm 32 years old, which I know is not that old, but it's, like, I can't play Twitch shooters anymore. Like, the reflexes just aren't there. Like, those of you who saw me try to do Bioshock Infinite on 1999 mode, it just didn't really work. But back then, you know, I was like 22, and that was 2006, so I was, right? 2006 for Fear 1? I think so. So I was 21. So I was easily able to play Twitch shooters, and it just blew my mind that cranking the difficulty to hard just made the enemies smarter. That's all it did. Like, one well-placed headshot would still kill an enemy, but it was a lot harder to get because he wouldn't show you his head. Darkwood is the shit. Never heard of Darkwood either. Looks like it must be a Slavic horror game. Is that what I'm gathering from those follow-up messages? I'm always interested in horror games, especially if they're scary. Well, I mean, of course they're scary in theory. They're horror games, but you know what I mean. If they're actually good, actually frightening. Oh, I love that. Doesn't happen much.
Give me another.
Although, at this point in my life, I want more horror like this. Not like I don't want horror that takes a dump in my brain and makes me question the nature of existence for 3 weeks afterward, like Doki Doki Literature Club did. That was a fucking head trip that I'm not keen to take again. I'd rather be scared while I'm playing, and then be able to go to sleep without wondering what the fuck it means to be alive, like that game did to me. Anyway, let's hit again.
Hit me.
Give me another.
If he has the 3, he's good. And he's gonna win. If he has literally anything else, he's busted. Because the 1 and the 2 are... I have the 1 and he's showing the 2. I guess the question is it worth using one of my shields? I mean, there are only 4 cards, so there's a 1 in 4 chance that is the 3. I'm gonna use a shield.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
It was the 3. Well-placed shield use. Feeling good about that? Alright.
Give me enough.
I'm not good with horror. Trying to survive in Slav woods. Darkwood didn't really scare me, but the atmosphere is amazing. The forest is evil. Nighttime holdouts, those scared me watching. Can't see into other rooms because of FOV. You can still see signs, something are not right. Nyron, I'm not entirely clear what we're talking about. Are we still on Darkwood? Okay, let me think. 5 in play, I've got 14. The 7 would put me at 21. So the ones that would bust me are the 10, 9, I have a 50-50 chance of a good result. I've got an exchange. I'm going to use my perfect draw. Because what that will then allow me to do is use my trump switches. Well, I got another perfect draw. Well, so much for using the trump switches now, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna stay. Oh, fuck me sideways! No! Oh god, we just got fucking screwed, bros. I can swap the 7 for the 5, but that won't save me. Reducing my bet down to 5 isn't really going to help me either. Perfect draw is useless now. I absolutely cannot afford to take 5 or 6 damage, so fuck it, we're going to use Trump Switch. Oh, thank Christ. Destroy. Destroy. 5. Oh, and I kept my perfect draw. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Alright. Yeah, let's destroy that fucking thing. And then let's destroy the other fucking thing. Now let's stay. Fuck you, Hoffman.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Fucking right! Nyron, it's 3 o'clock in the morning where you are? I mean, I guess it's Saturday morning, so that's alright, but... Sister dude, if you need to go to bed, go to bed. We'll be alright. You can catch up in the morning. Like, seriously, I've used way too many trump cards. There's no way we're gonna win on this first run. This is something like... Survival Plus is something like I'm gonna try a stream of, like, once every couple of weeks. And then, 3 or 4 months from now, I'll finally win, because this shit's hard. Anyway, the 10 and the 11 are showing. So, the best either of us can do is 20. It's perfectly safe to hit, though. There's nothing that'll bust me. Trump Switch Plus. Discard 1, then draw 4? Fuck you, buddy. I don't have access to that card. This is the bullshit. Oh god.
I'll stay.
Man, there's some serious fuckery afoot. Well, the 5 would be perfect, but I already have the 5. The best he can do is 20. God, a shield isn't good enough. Let me do a perfect draw, because if I grab the 4, then I'm at least tied with him and I don't have to worry about the bets. Now, let me also... This is a good time for a trump switch, because I don't have anything all that valuable. I like to get a perfect draw or a perfect draw plus if I can. Exchange. Go for 24. 2 up. Yeah, Yeah, that was good. That was worth it. All right, all right, all right. We good. Oh, I know I'm safe because the best he can have is 20. So the worst thing that can happen is a draw.
I'm gonna stay.
So it doesn't matter that my bet is 5.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Service? Oh, I'm sorry about that, dude. I even announced ahead of time today. Like I realized I was gonna have some time, so I put up an announcement like 10 minutes in advance saying, "Hey, surprise stream! I'm gonna be on." Well, sorry about that, dude, but you haven't really missed much. We're just playing. I'm making my first attempt at Survival Plus in 21, which, if you don't know, is I have to beat 10 opponents in a row, and I only have like 10 lives to do it with. I've dispatched 3. I'm on opponent number 4. So
Give me another.
7. It's safe to hit.
I'll stay.
You'll stay, huh? Well, 9, 10, or 11 would bust you. 8 and 7 are showing. So the best you could have is 19 if you've got the 6. There are 5 cards out there. 3 of them would bust me, so I don't want to hit. But I might not have a choice. I do have a return, so if it doesn't go well, I can put it back. Or I can use the go for 20. Yeah, it's not. I've got enough good cards. I'm gonna hit.
I'll stay.
Well, fuck me. All right, let me think about what's still out there. If I hit, I can get the 2. I can get the 6, which is what I need. Or I can get the 9, 10, or 11. Because I still don't know what his face down is. Fuck it, we're hitting.
Hit me.
Oh, God!
I'll stay.
Oh, but watch this. We can reduce by 3 with an exchange. Then we can go for 24. Then we can raise Fuckhead's bet and get another trump card to boot.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Yes! Clancy! I heard Mad Max is pretty grindy. Free on PS Plus, no loss for me. Well, absolutely, yeah. There's no reason not to play a free game. Alright, what do we have here? 276. So there are 8 cards, 3 of which will bust me. I like those odds, I'm gonna hit.
Hit me.
Yes!
Give me another.
Sometimes you just got to get lucky.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Boo! Hiss! I got a 2 up, that's alright. This is a drinking stream, by the way.
Give me another.
It's one of those. Oh, yeah. Because this isn't exactly Ethan Must Die. It doesn't require reflexes or anything like that. 9. Let's hit.
Hit me.
10. Well, at least it's still totally safe to hit.
Hit me.
Boom!
I'll stay.
Good night, Hoffman.
I'm gonna stay.
Alright. Shit gets sorta real here. We have to fight the molded that we fought at the end of Survival 1. And he's got all the fuckery that he had in Survival Mode 2, and I don't have, like, any good trump cards to deal with this shithead. Well, at this point I'm gonna hit, because it's safe.
Hit me.
Curse. Discard one of your trump cards at random and force your opponent to draw the highest number card from the deck. I mean, thanks for the assist, bruh. Oh good, we got a perfect draw plus. It's like exactly what we needed to deal with this guy.
I'm gonna stay.
Clancy! Conjure. Draw 3 trump cards, however your bet is raised by 1 while this card's on the table. Now, we're going to use this perfect draw plus. His bet is 7, I'm at 21. Perfect.
I'm gonna stay.
No! No! Boom!
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay.
Clancy! Alright. Oh boy. Now we get 4 more normal ones. And then the 10th, if we get that far, has a degree of fuckery that puts that last guy to shame. Why does the molded have a human hand? I never noticed that. That's a really good question. 2 up. Nyron says you couldn't really get into either of the 2 new Deus Exes. Anti-Hero, it is true that Mankind Divided has only 1 boss, but I don't know, like, Nyron, for me, it kind of depended on how you played Human Revolution. Like, if you played it as a stealth game, it was really easy to get into and really enjoyable. Like, if you, on the other hand, if you spec'd for combat and used the guns, it was kind of shitty. But yeah, it had the whole, like, multiple branching pathways thing. There was really only one fun way to play, that's true. Mother of God. Well, I don't have a draw 5, do I? No. This music shift is pretty unnerving, I'm not gonna lie. I've got a bunch of insurance policies, so why not? Let's hit.
Hit me.
Bam! That's pretty fucking good. Wow. Oh, okay, so he made me draw 4 trump cards, and then your opponent loses all trump cards at the end of the round unless I use 3 before then. Great.
Give me another.
Alright, well, how's about you eat shit? Alright. He could have 21. Let's see, if he's got the 9, he's busted. But he could have the 8. If he has the 8, he's going to beat me. Oh, let's raise his bet, because it can't hurt me to do that. And then I like these cards. I don't want to use a trump shift because I could lose a lot of really good insurance. I'm going to use the shield just on the off chance he's got 21, and then I'm going to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Off day.
My bet is raised by the number of trump cards I am holding. Well, Jesus Christ. Is he holding the 8? He might be. Nope, he's got the 7. So he's at 20, same as me. Do I want to try to beat him with his bet this high, or do I want to just accept it? I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to exchange. I want to go for 27. Oh no! What? What? You need to tell me about that fucking rule in advance! I cannot place more than 5 trump cards at once? Oh god, you have to tell me that rule in advance. God damn it! That just completely fucked us. We're gonna take 8 damage on one fucking round. God damn it. Alright, hold on. I guess we'll just switch back and... Wait! No, yeah, it's not gonna let me do it, because I could get the 1 if it would just let me place it. But, yeah, right, we're just gonna content ourselves with the stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
But it is really not cool for it to spring something like, oh, surprise, you can't play any more trump cards, without telling you in advance. Happiness. Alright, so he must have another one of those mind shift things.
Give me another.
Well, I'm at 21, and the best he's got is 20. Oh, fuck you, buddy.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
Now he's busted. I need to destroy that mind shift.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! I got to the first boss of Human Revolution. It's like, he has a handgun, I have a tranquilizer rifle, and it does nothing to him. Oh, well, yeah. Nyron, a little tip, if you want to, you should go back into Steam and upgrade to the Director's Cut. I think if you already own the base game, it's free to upgrade to the Director's Cut. And the biggest difference in the Director's Cut by far is that they give you a lot more options for dealing with the bosses, because they kind of realized how terrible they were, and the main point of the Director's Cut was to go back in and fix that. Well, a perfect card for me is the 8, but I already have it. Most cards are safe, so I'm gonna hit.
Hit me.
Another one of those? God damn it. Alright. I need to use 3 in order to avoid losing them all. Let me think. The 3 is on the table, the 4 is on the table, so those are useless. The 6 would bust me. I could go for the 2, and I could use a shield. I don't have a destroy, and I need to get rid of that Mind Shift Plus. So, let me go for the 2. Alright, we got that. Now let me use a shield. Now let's go for 27. I got rid of Mind Shift Plus, and now just for giggles. No, let's not waste that yet. Let's just hit.
Hit me.
Give me enough.
The best he could do right now is tie me, and it doesn't even matter because I'm my bet is 0. If I swap my 7 for his 9, though, that'll put me at 27. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Let me catch up on chat right quick. I loved watching LA Noire on YouTube, but when I played it before seeing it on YouTube, I just kind of did not really have motivation to play it, but I can appreciate why people like it. Hentai Hero, I feel that way about RE7. The lack of enemy variety really put me off. Yeah, the molded got a little boring. The Not a Hero DLC, I don't know if you played that. It's free with the base game. So if the lack of enemy variety put you off, you should download Not a Hero because it's free and it adds a good deal of variety. It's a pretty short little expansion, but it's a lot of fun, and the enemy variety problem is greatly alleviated while you're playing it. Alrighty. When I watched the Threadbare Inc. lecture Let's Play of Deus Ex, did a lecture for one of his Deus Ex episodes on Blade Runner, which I really loved. Never heard of Threadbare Inc. either, but I love Deus Ex and Blade Runner. Maybe post a link to the video, I'll watch it later. God damn it, he's got another one of those?
Give me another.
The level of fuckery here is unbelievable. Well, let's try for the 5, shall we? Let's raise Shitstain's bet while we're at it. I gotta do a trump switch because I need to get a destroy if I can. The 2-up is useless, but the shield is not. And the shield will get rid of Mind Shift Plus, so thank you. No! No! Fuck you!
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Good night, number 6! A draw?! Oh, God, I used all those trump cards just to draw? Fuck me, man.
I'm gonna stay.
I know he doesn't have 21, so he's fucked. Clancy! That doesn't quite finish him off, though. Thank you. Destroy is what I need. Nyron just add that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Chat doesn't normally allow that. Just put some spaces between the characters, and then I can delete them out, and it'll let you send it. He's doing this shit again.
Give me another.
I don't want to lose all my trump cards at the end of the round. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom again. I thought the difficulty level dropped back to normal after we got through the 5th opponent, but clearly not. This guy's fuckery level is too damn high. Nyron, here's an idea. Just instead of a link, just give me the channel name and the video name, and I'll search it out and watch it on my own time later. I should have looked at the camera. Like, I'm looking at the chat because that feels like talking to you, but the camera's over here. Sorry. I'm still not quite used to streaming. Okay, let me think. I have 13. I'm showing the 8, so I already can't... Well, I can, but I can't get to 21 on one card. He's showing the 10. The 11 and the 9 will fuck me. I'm safe with anything else. Let's just destroy that Mind Shift Plus. And then let's hit. God, he's gonna do it again.
I'll stay.
I wonder if he has the 9. Whoa! A 1 is the best card I could draw. So that means he must have the 4. Right? No, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on, I'm fucking confused. I need a shield. I didn't get one. And swap my 1 for his 2, which is just going to put me at 18. But when I was at 16, the best card in the deck left for me was a 1. Which means he's got the 4, right? Yeah, he's got the 4. So right now he's at 16. Okay. I've got it straight. So I'm beating him right now, so I'm going to stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Four to go. Don't get excited, bros. We're not going to win. Well, it's safe to hit. My trump cards are mostly shit. I mean, I've got some bailouts, so I shouldn't say that. I don't have anything that's worth using right now, though.
Give me another.
Huh. I probably shouldn't have done that, but... I have a feeling he's busted.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Too bad I wasted that destroy card, though. Alright, bros, I have to tell you, this is actually the farthest I've ever gotten in Survival Plus. I read some guides about it, like to try and prepare myself, how to play and how to win. All the guides said that opponents 6 through 9 were normal difficulty. They lied. The fuckery level on these guys, like, it spiked on opponent number 5, and it has stayed spiked. Like, the fuckery here is insane. Why does this music remind me of Left 4 Dead 2? I have never played any Left 4 Dead because, you know, I'm not really into multiplayer stuff at all, to be honest, but Killing Floor 2, I've never played that either. I will say the banjo music is pretty fucking unnerving. I can at least say that much. Well, 4 out of 21, it's safe to hit.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
10. It is still perfectly safe to hit.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Does this motherfucker have the 8? Is that the card he's hiding? If it is, I'm like, you're really fucking screwed because there's not much I can do. I don't have a good way to find out either. I'm going to play my 2-ups to try and get some more trumps to give myself some more options. Got go for 27, which I already had. There's another 2-up. Exchange, exchange, exchange. Ah, boy. He might have the 8. I don't know, it's so hard. Let's trade the 9 for the 2 and let's hit.
Hit me.
He does not have the 8.
I'll stay.
But I know he doesn't have the fucking 1, so he's busted right now. Clancy! Don't worry, Nyron, I remember the 5-card rule now. Oh.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
The fact that they just get to have like a continuous deck of trump cards is really pissing me off. It's totally unfair. Well, the 9 is on the table. The 10 or the 11 will bust me. I don't want to use this right now. I'd like to save this if I can. The 7 will put me at 19, which isn't really enough. I'm just gonna hit right now.
Hit me.
I got the 7 anyway. What is he hiding? He could have 21. It could be the 8. If it's the 10 or the 11, he's busted. It probably isn't. Well, I know it's not the 7 or the 6. Oh, jeez. Shit gets hard here. I really don't want to waste this. So if I exchange the 7 for the 4, they'll be at 16. And the perfect draw would be the 5, which I already have. God damn. I'm gonna do this. Let's see what I get. Another one. Well, that doesn't really help. I'm gonna return and hit.
Me.
I'll stay.
Now I can draw the 7 to hit 21.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! 3 to go.
Give me another.
Well, my perfect draw is already off the table. But the only ones that would bust me are the 10 and the 11. I feel like it's safe to hit. That's what I'm going to do.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Oh, how do you like that? I don't want to use that while there's a perfect draw plus in play, so I'm just going to
I'm
stay.
gonna stay.
Give me another.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Who's the real monster here? It's fucking Lucas, dude. We're just doing what we have to. Totally safe to hit, so that's what we're gonna do.
Hit me.
Give me another.
Is it even real? No, and thankfully this game doesn't even, like, play with that trope, unlike others I could name.
Hit me.
Nee! Well, I've got to go for 24, so I'm fine. Hello! I don't have a way to raise his bet without drawing another card, which would fuck me, though. So we're just gonna... Do I have a shield? No, I don't need a shield.
I'm gonna stay.
Give me another.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
It's a draw! Boo hiss!
Give me another.
This is a pretty good time for this one, so I'm going to use it. We got the 8. His bet is 6. I don't feel like Trump switching right now because these three are such good insurance cards. So we're just going to
I'm
stay.
gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Hit me!
Hit me.
Give me another.
That's an entire bottle of champagne in an hour and a half. That's not bad, right? I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty solid. All right. 6, 7, 8 are not options. So, of the 6 possible cards, because I don't know what his face down is, 9, 10, 11 will bust me. I've got 50-50 odds. I'm going to hit. I'm just going to hit right now.
Me.
That's pretty fucking good.
I'll stay.
The most he can have is 19. That's if he's hiding the 11.
I'm gonna stay.
Oh, fuck you. Ah, that's fine.
I'll stay.
I'm good with that. The most you can have is 19.
I'm gonna stay.
Clancy! Never play cards with Travis. Why not? 2 left. Jesus Christ, Marie.
I'll stay.
Well, the best he can have is 20.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! 8 to 21. Hit me.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Best he can have is 19. I gotta think about this. Give me a minute. Literally anything I draw is gonna bust me. If he's got the 9, then we're tied. I've got the 10. If he's got the 11, he's beating me. And he's raised my bet to 5. Oh, God, what? Here's what I want to do. I'm going to hit.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Now I want to go for 27. Now he's showing the 2, but that's okay. Let's
I'm gonna
stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Hi, new to the channel. Already looking forward to seeing you on the channel. Well, thank you, Jumbo, and thank you for joining me. I could imagine Travis with a large channel, complete with the obnoxious overlay and notifications. Well, I mean, I really enjoy the experience right now, but like, if I could make actual dollars doing this, that would be amazing. Not gonna lie, but you know, right now it's just fun, and I like that too. $21 up. Provided your card total is 21, the opponent's bet is raised by 21 while this card is on the table. Well, shit, I guess he's hiding the 3, isn't he? Ha! Well, okay then. Well, now I know what your face down card is, so, you know, thank you for that at least. Oh, God. Alright. You're at 21. And you're hiding the 3. What is my best move? Alright, I need to think about this. I know exactly what he has now, which was a mistake, but... I go for 24 and go for 27 don't really help me. For now, I'm just going to hit. That'll keep us alive another turn.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Wait for it. Now, we can swap our 11 for his 4, which will put us at 21 and bust him.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Perfect draw plus. Alright, alright. I want to hold that if I can. Give me a 10, come on. Double down. You always double down on 11. Oh my god.
I'll stay.
Well, he doesn't have the 8. The best he could be doing is 20. If he's got the 7. I can't get the 4. If I went for 24, I could go for the 7. If I went for 27, I could go for the 10. Gosh, it's tough, it's tough, it's tough. I've got enough I have enough insurance options. I'm just gonna hit right now and see what I get.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
It's like the worst possible option. If I had an exchange, that would be great. But I don't. Let's go for 24. Rather than a perfect draw plus, let's just go try to get the 2. Let's give him a 2 up. And let's stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy! Of course. Fuck you, buddy.
Give me another.
Well, shit, he's busted right now. Yeah, fucker's busted. Let's just
I'm gonna
stay.
I'll stay.
Clancy!
Hit me.
I'll stay.
Well, I guess he's hiding the 10. What do you guys think we should do about that? Perfect draw plus will do us no good because he's hiding the 10. He's got a 21. So... let me think this through. I think My best move is just to destroy that card. And stay. Like, I don't want to take... Yeah, and use a shield.
I'm gonna stay.
Fuck.
I'll stay.
I can destroy it again, but does he have another one?
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
Phew. If only there was a get gun.
I'll stay.
Mother of God. It's safe to hit right now, so I'm going to.
Hit me.
I'll stay.
It's safe to hit again. Well, it's not safe. The 11 will bust me, but every other card is good,
Hit me.
so...
I'll stay.
Does he have the 6? That's the question, isn't it? 3 and 4 on the table, so these are no good. Fuck. Not happy with the 4. Let's try something else.
Hit me.
It's even worse.
I'll stay.
Well, I know he doesn't have the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's either got the 6 or he's busted. I mean, those are his only options. Fuck it. Oh, I don't want to, though. So what if he already has the 8? Oh, Jesus. I'm doing it. I don't care. After all, he might have the 6. Who knows?
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
He's got the 6. It's a draw. Fuck me. Division raid, Pirates division raid, pirate raid. I have no idea what any of that means, but welcome to the stream, guys. I just burned all my good trump cards. Fuck. Hit me.
I'll stay.
Mother of God. He could easily be hiding the 10 or 11, in which case I'm totally fucked. I'm gonna hit for now, and see what happens.
Hit me.
Oh, thank you so much! I really appreciate that, thank you. Well, I'm gonna stay!
I'm gonna stay.
We lucked out and hit 21. Clancy! We're on the last one! Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, the Division 454 plays. Thank you, Savage Spectator. I really appreciate it. Alright. Ultimate draw. Draw the best possible card from the deck. Also draw 2 trump cards. I need a moment. Alright, everybody. Here we are. Yeah, shit is getting real. I've never gotten this far into Survival Plus, and I hear that the fuckery level on this guy is unbelievable. We're at 16. 10 was the best possible draw for him. That could be anything other than a 9. So I know he doesn't have the 9, but that is all I know. Could be the 8, in which case he's at 21. But it could be anything else, because for anything else, the 10 would be his best draw. I need... 5's not an option. I'm a shield. And I'm just gonna hit. Well, no, I'm not gonna hit. That'd be crazy. I'm gonna draw the 4. And I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Dead silence. Your opponent cannot draw cards, even via trump card effects, while this card is on the table. 2 up plus, and he just discarded my last card, and I don't have a destroy? Oh god. Okay. So I can't draw a card unless I get rid of what happened 2 cards ago. Give me another one. Now, perfect draw isn't going to work while that's on the table, but I can exchange. And I can shield. And now I'm just gonna stay.
Stay.
I don't have a way to get rid of those cards. I need some destroys. That's all there is to it. There's one. Praise Jesus. Alright. Bet's down to 0. Jesus can't help him now. That's absolutely fucking true. God damn it. Okay, hold on. So a 4 was his best possible draw. So he must have the 11, so he's sitting on 21 right now.
Hit me. Hit me.
Unable to draw? What? Why? Oh, fuck, I need to do that one first. Shit.
I'm gonna stay.
He's at 22. I want more cards. Okay.
I'm gonna stay.
Clancy! Alright, let me catch up on chat right quick. Service, I'm going to play Oblivion as soon as I work out a good completionist route through the game and a good character build for max difficulty. It's on the list, and it's not that daunting. I devised my own route through Morrowind since a good completionist guide didn't exist yet. It's just I need to do the same thing for Oblivion, and that's kind of time consuming, so it'll be a little while. The one and only Dean Zinski. Been subbed to you since your Invisible War LP. Great to see you streaming now. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Thank you for the sub, thank you for sticking around, and I'm glad you're joining me here on my stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here, man. Well, we're just gonna stay for now.
I'm gonna stay.
See what he does. Fuck you, buddy! Really? God damn it! Well, he must have 21, huh? Oh no, it didn't work. I thought I could just... God damn it. Alright, well, I know he's at 21, so I'm just gonna need to hit
Hit me.
at least twice, maybe more.
Hit me.
Well, the 5 will put me at 20. It's just still not good enough.
Hit me. Hit me. I'm gonna stay.
Lindsay! Fuck off! Fuck off! Well, if 3 was his ultimate draw, then he's hiding the 11. So, he's at 21, everybody. Surprise, surprise. Okay. What can I do here? Well, I can hit. It's perfectly safe. An exchange will bust him. It'll put him at 22.
I'm gonna stay.
Hit me.
Hit me.
God damn it! No! Alright, so 7 was a perfect draw for him. So he must have been at 14. Which means he's hiding the 9. God damn it, fuck, I'm gonna have to take 6 hits right here. I have no way out, because I can't draw. He's got dead silence on the table. So nothing I have will work. Go for 27 won't help me. Return won't help me.
Hit me. Hit me.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, we just got butt fucked. But there was no way out. There was no way out. Fuck. No! So he's got the 2, so he's on 21 again. We're gonna lose. We got no way out. It's over. It's over. There's no way out. So he's at 21. I can't draw. I can't get any new trump cards. And I have no way to destroy his last one. So, as close as we managed to get on our first run, it's over. I'm really making sure that that's true, because I cannot draw, so the 5 and the 7 are useless. I know he's at 21. I know he's got the 2 because he used the perfect draw plus. Exchange will drop him to 18, and it will put me at 12. It's not good enough. Return just hurts me. Go for 27 doesn't do me any good if I can't draw. Yeah, it's over. It's over. We've lost. That's really unfortunate. I got kind of excited getting to the last guy, but that dead silence card is just... It's like you've gotta save some destroys. It's your only option. And we didn't. And we're fucked. I mean, we might as well make it as good as possible, but yeah, unable to draw. Unable to draw. Unable to draw.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, it's over. Cancels this round and begins a new round instead. Now, why would you go and do a stupid thing like that? Well, I think we should probably use Perfect Draw Plus. What do you think?
I'm gonna stay.
Well, alright, he's at 21 again. I think it wants to let me win. Like, if we can get lucky enough. I don't know, maybe it's just trying to fuck with me. I know he's at 21, like, I know that, so...
Hit me. I'm gonna stay.
Clancy! It decided to let us win. Achievement unlocked. You gotta know when to hold them. Yeah, you fucking do. Defeat a total of 15 opponents. Trump card 2 up plus. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm never fucking playing 21 again. We beat Survival Plus on the first try. To be fair, it's like the game literally took pity on us, and it was like, all right, we're gonna bail you out. He's gonna do something retarded. Trump card destroy plus, yes. Remove a total of 10 trump cards from the opponent's side. Okay, we did that. Oh god. Okay. Oh gosh. That's amazing. Okay, well, cool. This calls for a dab. Fucking right. Woo! Survival Plus on the first try. Hot damn. Alright, what's next? The next Resident Evil 7 stream, everybody. We've got 6 achievements left to unlock, and next up is Fastest Man in the Swamp. All we gotta do is complete an extreme challenge in End of Zoe. Alright, that's what we're gonna be doing on my next side stream. God, I can't believe that shit. That was fucking amazing. Alright, well, Survival Plus on the first try. On the literal first try. Oh god. Okay. There you go. That is that, my boys. And I'm gonna end the stream here, because what a fucking high note to end on, am I right? Thank you so much for joining me, those 10 or so of you who have been here for most of the stream. I'll probably be back tomorrow morning. I think I'll be probably around, I don't know where you all are, but I'm on Mountain Daylight Time in the United States. I'll probably start around 9 or 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time tomorrow. Given that we just solved this, which is fucking amazing, I'm not sure. I might go for the extreme challenge in End of Zoe, or I might go for more Penumbra. Let me know what you'd prefer to see. You know, comment on the video or send the channel a message, whatever. But yeah, I'll be back sometime tomorrow morning being my time zone, of course. Until then, thank you so much for watching. That was awesome. I can't fucking believe we did that on the very first try. That's incredible, and I'm stoked. And I want to thank everybody who was here with me for that happening so much. Until tomorrow, thank you, and have a fantastic night.